Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Mariners franchise. We've reached the end of regular season number 3. We have one game to go. We have a wild card game in the playoffs. We are in. The season has really been fantastic for us. You can see we ended up at 92-70 after last year winning 66 games the year before with 60 wins. We've turned this franchise around with the key signings of Mookie Betts, the key trade of Didi Gregorius, bringing back James Paxton and getting Max Fried in a deal. Young guys really stepping up, Julio Rodriguez and company. So we have turned this team around, and we are in the playoffs here in season number 3. So taking a look at the standings around the league, you can see the Red Sox win the East, Blue Jays, the team we'll be facing in the wild card game. White Sox win the division, and obviously the Athletics just absolutely killing everybody. Yankees winning 10 in a row, just missing out. Man, that's crazy. They tried everything they can, just missing. In the East, the Braves ended up winning. The Nationals and Mets lost in that game. Obviously, we beat the Mets. Nationals lost their game. So, the Pirates and Cubs in the playoffs. Pirates win the division. Cubs are going to be in the wild card game. Dodgers win that division. Rockies win the other wild card with the Padres missing out. Same thing, missing out by a game. The defending champs are done, so we'll have a new champ this year. They just miss out barely by a game. And that's your playoffs here. So let's go around, see what everybody did during the season. As you see, home runs, 2 guys with 47, Mookie Betts with 46, Julio Rodriguez with 26. But look at that, 200 less at bats. If you go to Vogelbach, 300 less at bats. So you give him the same amount of bats, the same amount of games next year, because I believe he only played 82 games. He played just less than half the season. Or just more than half the season. You give him a full season, he plays maybe like 150 games. This dude could hit probably 50 home runs next year. I'm saying it next year. Watch out. Julio Rodriguez might just turn into the absolute star of this team. It is really cool to see him. We gave him a chance. Was he ready? I wasn't sure. It just opened up. We needed an outfielder. We gave him the shot, and he's really just turned into a beast of a player. I mean, he hit over. You'll see the average here. He hit over 301 as well. So it's not like he's literally just a power guy. Hit 301, 347 on base. I mean, he played well. Fielding, he still needs work in. Still need to develop that. There's no doubt about that. But hitting wise, there is no troubles with Julio Rodriguez. I think he's going to be all-star for years to come, and possibly could be the best player on this team. It really is looking like that right now. As the We got guys that are veterans, guys that are a little bit older that help with this team. But man, we got so many young guys, and even next year it's going to be Adley Rutschman, Matt Lynn, Raymond Duke, guys like that who are going to see time. Roy McMahon as well. He might be up next year. So we got guys. This team's probably not going away for years to come. Let's take a look at the pitching. You can see James Paxton led in wins with 17, went 17 and 8. So that free agent pickup worked out well. He worked out perfectly as kind of the guy we needed to be that ace to really set up the rotation. Bullpen, same thing. Really well, did pretty good. Maybe struggled a little bit down the stretch, but definitely did the job to get it done, especially with this lineup, the way we can hit. I mean, all you got to do is just, weather the storm, and our guys can come through with some big hits and just knock in a lot of runs. So, decent season, good quality starts there. That's pretty good. Paxton, 25 quality starts. Cannot really complain with that. We'll see what happens next year in the rotation. I'm not sure. Obviously, there's so many guys in the minors that just talked about Raymond Dew, Matt Lynn. Even Justin Dunn sitting down there. There's guys that dominated in AAA this year. Obviously, the AAA team won the championship. So, there's guys there that are waiting, and we'll see what happens with that. If we go around the league lead, I'm just going to go through this a little bit quicker. Mancada with 47 doubles, guy we just could not get out at all. And really, who knows? I mean, if we can win this wild card game against the Blue Jays, we might see that White Sox team and have to deal with him for a series. That's not what you want to see. Is Marcus Semien Jimenez hit 53 home runs to take the lead there. I believe that's the most in the actual major leagues. I don't think anybody in the NL hit over 50. I could be wrong. We'll see here. Severino there, leading in ERA. Looking at strikeouts, Garrett Cole absolutely job well done for the Yankees, but just missing out by one game for the wild card. They did everything, like I said, they couldn't get it done, and we know how brutal that A's team is. They're so good. As for the NL, let's see if anybody hit over 50 home runs. I'm not sure. Bell might have been close. Harper there with leading doubles with 45. Okay, Chris Davis actually at 51. Josh Bell with 49. So you can see the Pirates, man. They had some guys there that can just absolutely crush the ball. Looking good there. So they, Bell, the OPS of Reynolds over 1,000. Porcello with 17 wins. So nobody really up there with the 20 wins this year. 17 wins leads it in the NL. Seeing some, there's strikeouts there. Strasburg leads in that with over 200. Porcello with the ERA, a whip under 1, so really did it there. As we go now and take a look at the awards, Marcus Semien, 330, almost on the league in average, 53 home runs, 126 RBI, killing it. Chris Sale is going to be, you can see what Chris Sale is going to win the Cy Young, second year in a row for him. Garrett Cole just missing out. Brantley is going to win the batting title, hitting 337, just beating out Devers. Ken Giles is going to win your reliever of the year. Rookie of the year, I'm going to be biased. I think Julio Rodriguez probably should have won it. Pearson, I know, goes 13-10, pitched really well, but man, for a guy only playing half a year, hitting over 300, hitting over near 30 home runs, man, I'm not sure. In my opinion, he's your rookie of the year. So he won't be the rookie of the year, but maybe if he can just go crazy next year, maybe put up for MVP votes. As Mookie Betts is going to win the Gold Glove, we knew that for sure. He hadn't committed an error all year. Silver Slugger as Vogelbach just close there, number 2 overall. So I think the only award we're actually going to come away with is the Gold Glove from Mookie Betts. I still think we should have won Rookie of the Year. He does get a Silver Slugger for the outfield there, does Mookie Betts. So that's good to see there. That's cool. MVP, Chris Davis. Man, Chris Davis ends up being the MVP of the NL. A guy we were thought about signing. We knew it. What he did against us in Oakland it was a chance to bring him over in free agency. Just decided not to go with it. And man, what a signing there as he ends up being the MVP of the league in the NL. That is crazy to see. Chris Davis just continues to kill it with another absolute crazy season with 51 home runs. So going through the Silver Slugger awards, Josh Bell obviously killing it there. Suarez with over 43 home runs. Story with a really good season. Then Reynolds at 43 and 100. You can see right now a general manager rating high A. We've reached the yearly goal now. We've reached the contract goal. So I'm pretty sure, no doubt about it, our contract will more than likely be extended. The way this team and the franchise has turned around here in this season number 3. At first I was a little worried. I wasn't sure it was going to happen, but we've turned this around, and I think we should be good. You can see right there, we got the Blue Jays here in this wild card game. So, taking a look at this team, obviously going to have to watch out for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 44 home runs on the seasen, 134 RBIs, Bo Bichette, Dominic Smith. They got so many young guys on this team that are fantastic. You guys got like Eden PR, Joe Panic, guys that have been around that have actually been in a World Series team. So they have some definitely veterans to help out. I think we're going to face, I think he is their ace. He will be on the mound for the wild card game. As you can see, he will be on the mound. So this is our chance here. We finally, after season number 3, we're finally here. Let's see if we can get this wild card win and get into the playoff series. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.